properly train them if you're not going to allow the guns on campus.
Oh, man, he's talking about that again.
Then
bigger the harder they fall. So, hey, there's nothing like waking up when you just like if you see like danger around you. I mean, nothing else wakes you up more than like, you know, when you see someone behind you or something, or just like, you know, like they checking you out. Because I had to wait for the girl because she's the weekend help, and this couple came in, you know, they're belligerent, you know, like drunk and everything. Surprising, man. It's the first experience. I mean, up here it's usually like, hi Harry, or like some people pull up with the dog in the car and stuff like that. So I guess it happens, you know. I mean, up here it's a little bit different, you know. It's a little bit different. Well, a lot different. A lot of people hanging out and all this kind of stuff. And it's, you know, I mean, they hang out, but it's just not like, you know, that kind of like intimidating factor. And because I thought about this, you know, we're down there like doing the video, we're seeing everybody, you know, going to work like state workers and everything like that. Or everybody, you know, I mean, you got revitalizing. Sorry, I gotta pull in a car. It's like right on me. They don't. I mean, you gotta consider I'm doing a show. Revitalizing. Yeah, you couldn't even say it, man. Revitalizing? No, revital. How about well, what's that Kid Rock song? Testify, it's a rock revival. Don't need a sushi. All right, I'm not gonna say that. Golf cart chairs. It's beautiful. Nice scenery, you know. Nice scenery, pleasant. Like I said a couple weeks ago, when we lost some people, maybe it was because of that one video I did. I think we were talking a little about, like, you know, I mean, your surroundings and stuff like that. I mean, maybe if you go to a place, I mean, you wouldn't, you know, say you go to a night, I mean, family, you know, it's the weekend. Still nice, still pleasant. You know, this is a beautiful time. You know, the fall foliage is still in full effect. And, let's, because we're doing a little show here, because we're revitalizing, rebuilding, restoring, and reuniting. And just, how many words can you think with the R? I don't know. Reminiscing. We go dancing in the park, singing after dark and reminiscing. But yes, like, you know, I'm like waiting for the girl to find, because, you know, Harry usually has it, and the couple's going on, and then the one guy's like right behind me. You know, I have my card on me, and I'm like, he's just like right, like I can feel him, and he's just like talking loud, like, you know. I'm like, you know, so, like, you know, I'm just saying, I mean, you think, like when I was watching like Lemon and Deanna, what's her name? Deanna Bush, I don't know. God, you would think I would know it too. Maybe it's something with D, Dana Bush, but she's married to this elderly gentleman, I should say, put it lightly, much older. Nothing wrong with that. We're all gonna get old. You know, there's nothing we can do about that. I mean, you can make. We're not making fun or anything. I have my coffee. I just think she's. Well, I don't know how old she is. You know, we don't know, and I don't know what she was thinking. But her and Lemon were talking. They were talking, and another guest. Well, the other guest was going on about George Herbert Walker Bush, 41, and, you know, I mean, I think because I did acting, so for I always been like this. I always been for, and it takes you a while to get conscious of it. Like, you know, get conscious of it. You think maybe you're kind of different, but it was because of the training. It was because of what I did early in life. You know, because when you work with people and you work with actors and everything, you sort of, like, you know, sometimes you have to stay with them. You have to stay focused a little bit. You know, you kind of found their expression. You kind of know. And also in the, you know, in the scene, you know, you kind of got to know what the mood is. What is happening here? You know, is it a comedy? Is it a drama? Is there sadness? I mean, I was like making a sandwich the other day, like walking by the television set, and there was a soap opera on, and the girl goes, "She's dead," and you know how soap operas are, like, like, you're kind of like your attention, like, who, like, because I don't watch soap operas, but it just happened to be on, because my mother probably had it on, out in the kitchen, so I was making something, we dabbled sometimes. I mean, people like exploratory phases, I mean, I watched Airplane 2, whatever it was, a sequel, 1982, with a huge full cast. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, what was the alternative? To sit and watch the news before the president thing broke later on in the evening? But what was the story? I can't seem to remember, and I follow it because I don't really think too much about it. I mean, I see something, I'll repeat it, I'll say something, and I might try to use an example of it. Like, our conversation with Johnny, I said, this is a tough racket. Because, you got to be like James Cordone, whatever you say, or like Stephen Colbert. You got to be like, you got to come out, you got to say some jokes about Trump. You got to point that he's an idiot, that he has a low IQ, that he doesn't know what he's doing. I mean, like, the tone yesterday was like just setting crisis. It was panic mode. Brooke and Wolf, they're on there, everybody, woof, 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 Tapper, and they're just setting this tone. Like, after a really downfall week, it's getting worse for Trump. He's yelling at everybody, he's doing this, so it's just, I don't know. After the worst news, with the Mueller closing in on him, the Cohen flipping on him, this, canceling the meeting with Putin, all this stuff, I mean, really, is it necessary? Is it totally necessary to be doing this? You gotta forget, you can't forget something here. Things can happen. Things can happen by being careless, by being this, like these kind of actions, where you're just, where other countries are looking at us and going, they don't know what they're doing, How do we take their president serious when the media and everybody and their stars and all these kinds of people are like making fun of him, saying he doesn't know what he's doing? I mean, how are we going to sit down and do a deal? Like, we don't. I don't know. Something to think about. Oh, I gotta put my blinker on. Then the heat and wide oh that thing. I said one thing. Other. So anyway, Bash. Oh, I got my high beams when I hit the turn signal on. But down a Bash, I think it is. Down a Bash. All right. We got to learn something. So it's revitalizing. We got it close. Revitalizing. I remember, like, like it was like when I was 30, I used some kind of Vicks something. I don't know what it was for. I don't even know what it was Vicks. It was something hair. I don't know. But my hair has been pretty good. Seriously. And I think we're due for a haircut. But yesterday we did, like, smell my finger kind of thing. And I did get some nice shampoo. I think it's like coconut in it. Like coconut. And I don't know. Smell my finger. Doesn't have that smell, but it works. It works a little better. I mean, we change. Your hair changes, like, in the weather. It's different than it is in the summer, so it's not bad. You don't want to keep on putting too much products in it. I mean, as long as it looks okay. I mean, me and Crispo once shared a post, like, the older I get, the courage I have to go out in public. I don't know what was it, like, or like a mess or something like that. But no, I don't. I try not to. But sometimes, like, if it rains or something, what can you do? Or if you got to do something, you got to do something. Like, I didn't want to do this show today. I really didn't. But I thought to myself, well, I got to get, things for the animals. Johnny's saying, don't feed them. They'll take care of themselves and everything like that. I know. I've been doing it for so long. I think, I don't know, just not that kind of a guy. I just can't, like, because I know they'll be out there. And I enjoy it. I would feed more. I would, kind of person I would be. I would like to take care of a whole huge acres full of animals. And, have everything be nice. Like go in, turn the TV on, have a cup of coffee. Sit on the lazy boy. See Dana Bash and Don Lemon and Brooke Ballin, like, talk nice. Say, oh, isn't he doing a nice job? Oh, isn't things beautiful? Oh, he's so nice. Oh, that'd be like Stephen Colbert, like, it has Michelle Obama. Michelle Obama comes out, oh, I'm so happy to be here. Yes, you have a new book. Yes, I have a new book. Okay, you're doing great. Everything's beautiful. Really, people can see the contrasting views. Different viewpoints. And then Trump, here a president passed away, 41st president, passed away in the evening. Just yesterday evening. And, he's saying, in these times, we can look back on someone, that was decent, every time, the news talk, they act like, they're just like, in these times that we're in, these times, well, we all look forward to, a shimmery light or something like that.